As I said before, one of the main features of the Z attack proxy is, not surprisingly, being a personal proxy. You can use it as a personal proxy to intercept and tamper with the HTTP and HTTPS traffic between the browser and the server. We have already seen a personal proxy by now, which is Burp Suite. And the interception feature of ZAP works a little differently from Burp Suite. So let's see how ZAP intercepts the traffic. So I'll want to start a new session to avoid the complexity. From the File menu, I'll select New Session and click OK. Now let's go to the Options panel. To open the panel, you can use the Options icon from the menu bar, which looks like a wheel. Alternatively, you can select options from the Tools menu, or you can even use the key command Control-Alt-O to open the Options panel. So at the left side of the Options panel, select Local Proxies. Here you see the local proxy address, which is the local machine by default, and the listening port, again, 8080 by default. ZAP starts to listen to the port 8080 when it's started. So click OK to close the panel for now. And let's check to be sure if the port 8080 is open. Open a terminal screen. Use netstat-tnlp to list the TCP ports, which are in listening mode. And as you see, the state of the port 8080 is listen, and a Java application, ZAP, is listening to the port. Okay, so let's open a browser window now. Here is Firefox with Foxy Proxy plugin installed. So right-click the Fox icon. We have already defined a proxy for the port 8080, the local machine. Select the proxy. And now visit a website. Make sure you visit an HTTP page. We'll see intercepting HTTPS traffic with ZAP in the next lecture. So I'll visit OWASP Broken Web Application. As you know, www.owaspbwa.com is mapped with the IP address of my OWASP BWA virtual machine. And visit a page on the OWASP BWA website. I click, for example, OWASP WebGoat link. So turn back to ZAP. You'll see that www.owaspbwa.com folder is created, and it has a WebGoat subfolder in it. So now let's visit another page on the website. Click Damn Vulnerable Web Application. In the ZAP window, we have another subfolder for DVWA now. In Firefox, I log into DVWA and visit the XSS Reflected page. Here it asks my name, and when I enter the name and click Submit, it says hello. So go to the ZAP window. There's another subfolder with the name Vulnerabilities under the DVWA subfolder. And here are the visited pages. I find the request for Reflected XSS page, right-click on it, and select Break, and click Save. Now there's a Breakpoints tab in the bottom pane, and the link of the XSS Reflected page is here as a breakpoint. So now go back to Firefox again and revisit the XSS Reflected page. And as soon as we click the link, the ZAP window becomes the active one. Look at the right pane. There's a new tab pane called Break. And here is the request sent by the browser. Now there are buttons on the menu bar. This one submits your changes on the request and steps to the next packet. And this one submits your changes and continues to the next breakpoint. Remember that difference. Now, click them to release the traffic and go back to the browser. Now, on the Reflected XSS page, I'll write Jack as the name and click Submit. So again, request is intercepted by ZAP, and here it is. I find the name parameter, convert Jack to William, and click the Submit and Continue button. So now go back to the browser. As you see, we submitted Jack from the browser, but the result is Hello William.